If your birthday cake looks like a history book, you're a Greenland shark. These sharks can live longer than the United States has existed. Let's meet the ocean's oldest resident. There's a mysterious giant cruising the Arctic called the Greenland shark. Scientists found they can live for more than 400 years. How did they figure that out? By studying the shark's eye proteins. Tiny molecules that grow so slowly, they act like a biological clock. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen analyzed eye tissue samples and estimated ages. One shark clocked in around 4 centuries old. Why so long-lived? 2 big reasons: extreme cold, glacier slow growth. These sharks put on only about 1 centimeter a year, so their bodies age at a snail's pace. That slow pace means a shark born in the 1600s could still be gliding through Arctic waters today. It's a reminder the ocean holds secrets that rewrite our sense of time. Want more wild nature facts like this? Hit follow and dive back in.
What if I told you one animal has 3 hearts and blue blood? You'd want to know why, so here's the octopus. The octopus is weirdly brilliant. It actually has 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 sends oxygen to the rest of the body. But wait, its blood isn't red, it's blue. Humans use iron to carry oxygen, but octopuses use copper in a protein called hemocyanin. When copper grabs oxygen, the blood turns blue, which works great in cold, deep water. And one last mind-bender. When an octopus swims, the heart that feeds its body stops beating, so swimming tires it out. Hence, it prefers to crawl. Tiny brains, huge surprises. Nature, smacking us with plot twists since forever.
Imagine your head as a little LED generator. It actually is. The human brain has about 86 billion neurons, and they talk with electrical impulses called action potentials. When billions fire together, they create measurable voltage, roughly 20 watts of power, enough to light a small LED. Don't take my word. Scientists record this electrical activity with an EEG, literally watching the brain's signals on a screen. Even crazier, your brain is only about 2% of your body weight, but it uses around 20% of your energy. It needs that fuel to think. It needs that fuel to move. It needs that fuel to store memories. It needs that fuel to keep your heart and lungs on autopilot. And yes, while you sleep, it never truly shuts off. Hearts can get even busier during dreaming. Your brain, tiny organ, massive power.
Imagine a night sky that won't sit still. Flash after flash painting the horizon like a living strobe. There's a place on Earth where that happens almost every night. Over Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, the sky erupts with what's called Catatumbo lightning. Storms that light up the clouds more than 250 nights a year. During intense bursts, lightning can strike up to 28 times per minute. That's why people call it the lightning capital of the world. But why here? It's the perfect setup. Warm, humid air lifts off Lake Maracaibo and drifts toward the mouth of the Catatumbo River. At the same time, cooler, denser air spills down from the Andes Mountains. Where those air masses collide, they build towering storm clouds, the kind that charge up like giant batteries. The process resets after sunset, and the cycle repeats, night after night. Here's the trippy part. Folks far away often see the sky flashing but don't hear thunder. That's because many of these bolts fire high in the atmosphere, and sound fades over long distances. So you get the silent show, bright, ghostly flickers with no boom. For centuries, sailors in the Caribbean used this glow as a natural lighthouse. On clear nights, those constant flashes could be seen from hundreds of kilometers away, guiding ships through dark waters long before GPS. And yes, it's a record breaker. NASA's satellite data shows this region produces more lightning strikes per square kilometer than anywhere else on the planet. Think of it as Earth's neon sign, powered by geography, timing, a lake that breathes storms. If you ever visit, admire it from a safe distance. The sky might look like a show, but lightning is always real power. Nature doesn't just tell time here, it keeps it with light. Giraffes only sleep about 2 hours a day. Most people think large animals need a lot of sleep, but the giraffe is one of the animals that sleeps the least in the entire animal kingdom. A giraffe usually sleeps only 1.5 to 2 hours per day, and it doesn't sleep all at once. Instead, it takes very short naps, sometimes lasting only a few minutes. Why do giraffes sleep so little? One of the main reasons is survival. Giraffes live in open areas where predators like the lion hunt. Because giraffes are so tall and take time to stand up, sleeping deeply could make them vulnerable. So they evolved to sleep very lightly and very briefly. How do giraffes sleep? Most of the time, giraffes sleep standing up. This allows them to quickly run away if danger appears. However, when they feel completely safe, they sometimes lie down and curl their necks backward, resting their heads on their bodies. This position looks almost like a living sculpture.